Hi, I'm back with subtracting fractions with unlike denominators, and the concept is going to be the same as adding fractions with unlike denominators. You want to find a common denominator, make equivalent fractions, and then you do subtraction. We're going to work a few of these on the board, so I'm going to walk you through the little rhyme again, only this time we're going to subtract instead of add, okay? Now, so when we do subtracting, the rule is the same thing. Subtracting fractions, easy as can be. All you need is an LCD. All right, so I have 3/4 and I have 1/8. Well, I have a common denominator, and that would be 8. So now we need to make our equivalent fractions. So I say 4 times what gives me that 8? 4 times 2. So if I did the bottom times 2, I do the top times 2. So that would be 6. The second fraction started as an 8, so it ends as an 8. Therefore, I don't need to change it. Okay, once you do that, then we're going to follow the rest of the rhyme. It says, write the bottom, collect the top, reduce the fraction, and then you stop. Well, I reduced it. I can't do anything with this, so I'm done. Now I go to my next one. My next one is 5/6 minus 1/12. And my common denominator between 6 and 12 is 12. So if you change the denominator, which I did in the first one, I went from a 6 to a 12 by multiplying by 2. So if I did the bottom by 2, I do the top by 2, which gives me 5 times 2 is 10. Next, I started as a 12, I ended as a 12. That means I did not change, okay? So now I write the bottom, collect the top. If I can reduce the fraction, in this particular case, I can. 9 and 12 both have a common factor, which is the GCF. We've done that in a previous module, of 3. So I would divide both of these by 3. And that gives me 9 divided by 3 is 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So that gives me a reduced fraction of 3/4. So that's what this one would be. All right, next. Our last one is going to be 4/5 minus 3/4. So what I want to do is, my common denominator is going to be 20. Okay, so when I do this one, I say 5 times what gives me 20? That would be 4. So you do the top times 4, which would be 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, then I say 4 times what gives me 20? 5. So that would be 3 times 5, which is 15. Then I write the bottom. I'm out of room, so I'm going to go down here. Write the bottom, collect the top. Obviously, I can't reduce that because it's a 1. And then I stop. So adding and subtracting, it is the same thing as long as you make equivalent fractions first. Then you just add or subtract the top. And at that point, if you can reduce the fraction by a GCF, that's what you do last, okay? And that's all we have for adding and subtracting regular fractions. When I come back, we're going to do problem solving and mixed.